For many seniors over 65, sleep is no longer the peaceful escape it once was. Nights stretch on endlessly, interrupted by restlessness, pain, or the quiet ache of loneliness. In the stillness of those hours, the body feels heavy, the mind refuses to slow down, and even the warmest blankets can't seem to bring comfort. But what if there was a simple, natural way to prepare the body and the soul for rest? Across Europe and North America, more elderly individuals are turning to gentle massage before bedtime. Not fancy, not clinical, just slow, intentional touch that reconnects the body with peace. Studies from institutions like the Mayo Clinic and the University of Miami show that even 10 minutes of gentle massage can lower cortisol, reduce muscle tension, and release melatonin, the hormone that invites restful sleep. In this video from Elderly Reflections, we'll explore the science, the stories, and the soothing power of this nightly ritual. You'll hear how something so simple is helping seniors reclaim the rest they thought they had lost forever. And if you find this helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more videos on senior health, motivation, and life lessons from the elderly. You're not alone in this journey, and sleep is still within reach. Aging changes everything, including the way we sleep. For most seniors, sleep doesn't come as effortlessly as it once did. Insomnia, nighttime anxiety, restless legs, aching joints, and constant waking become all too familiar. But why does this happen? And what can be done about it that's both natural and comforting? In this part, we'll dive into the reasons sleep becomes elusive after 65, and how something as simple as a 10-minute massage may be one of the most powerful tools to bring peace back to the night. Let's begin with a biological explanation of why sleep becomes so fragmented and fragile in our later years. The body undergoes several physiological shifts that interrupt sleep. After 65, melatonin production decreases, circadian rhythms shift, and the sleep cycle becomes lighter and more fragmented. According to the National Sleep Foundation, older adults spend less time in deep stages and more time in lighter stages, leading to more frequent awakenings. One example is Thomas, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Oregon. For years, he struggled to stay asleep past 3 a.m. "I'd be up before the sun, exhausted but unable to fall back asleep," he said. "I thought it was just aging." But when Thomas began using a gentle massage routine every night, focused on the shoulders and back, he noticed something remarkable. "My body finally relaxed. I wasn't just lying in bed waiting for sleep. I was actually drifting off." Now, let's talk about one of the most common but overlooked causes of poor sleep in seniors: chronic pain. Pain is one of the biggest reasons seniors struggle to sleep. Arthritis, nerve pain, and inflammation can keep the body in a state of tension, making it difficult to rest. According to a 2020 study from the University of Michigan, over 60% of people over 65 report daily pain, which directly correlates with reduced sleep quality. Meet Eleanor, an 80-year-old widow from New Hampshire. She had osteoarthritis in her knees and hips, and often woke up every hour in discomfort. "I tried painkillers, but I hated how groggy they made me," she shared. It was her granddaughter, a physical therapy student, who suggested massage. They began a routine, 10 minutes on her legs and lower back each evening, using warm oil and soft strokes. "It felt like my body could breathe again." Eleanor smiled. "For the first time in years, I slept through the night." Massage helps reduce cortisol, the stress hormone, and increases serotonin and dopamine, both of which support relaxation and happiness. It also improves circulation, which eases inflammation and supports joint health. But not all sleep problems are physical. Many seniors face emotional battles when the sun goes down. Nighttime can be emotionally difficult for the elderly. When the world goes quiet, the mind grows loud. Seniors who live alone, especially widows and widowers, often report increased anxiety or feelings of abandonment during nighttime hours. This mental restlessness prevents true rest. Consider Michael, a 76-year-old Vietnam veteran from Texas. After his wife passed away, his sleep became erratic. "Nights were the worst," he admitted. "I'd replay memories, regrets, it just wouldn't stop." A counselor suggested nightly self-massage as part of a mindfulness routine. Michael began massaging his arms and chest while playing calming music. "It became a way of telling my body, 'You're safe now.'" Massage triggers the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode, which helps quiet mental chatter and induces a sense of security. In senior healthcare, this method is increasingly recommended as an alternative to sleep medication. Another common culprit is restless leg syndrome and poor circulation, which affect mobility and comfort at night. Restless leg syndrome and poor circulation are common in older adults. RLS creates an irresistible urge to move the legs, often at night, which disrupts sleep. Massage can play a major role in reducing these symptoms. One elderly woman named Patricia, age 68 from Ontario, had battled RLS for over a decade. "It felt like my legs were crawling under the skin," she explained. "I'd wake up kicking or pacing the room." She started using a gentle massage technique with magnesium oil on her calves and feet. After several weeks, the frequency and severity of her symptoms decreased. "Now I sleep with my legs wrapped in warmth instead of tension," she said. Massage increases blood flow, reduces nerve irritation, and relaxes the muscles, which can relieve RLS symptoms and help the body settle for sleep. Finally, let's explore one of the most overlooked elements of senior well-being, the healing power of human touch. Touch is one of the most healing human experiences, yet it's something many elderly people receive less and less of over time. Whether due to widowhood, isolation, or simply a loss of physical contact, the absence of touch affects both mental and physical health. In elderly reflections, we often talk about the power of small moments. A quote, a gesture, or a quiet ritual. Massage in many ways is all of these in one. Helen, 84, lives alone in a retirement community in Ireland. "No one touches you anymore," she said softly, "and you forget how much your body misses it." Her caregiver began ending each day with a simple hand and forearm massage. "It wasn't just the sleep that improved. I felt remembered." Massage brings back not just rest, but dignity. It's a gentle message to the elderly body. You matter, you deserve peace. In the next part of this video, we'll explore how to give a proper 10-minute massage at home, what techniques work best for seniors, and how caregivers and loved ones can make it part of a meaningful bedtime ritual. Stay with us. In this part, we'll break down a complete 10-minute massage routine designed specifically for the senior body. Gentle, effective, and emotionally comforting. This is not a professional spa session. This is a gift of presence, a tool of connection. Whether you're a caregiver, a spouse, or a senior practicing self-massage, here's how to make every minute count. Let's start with what you'll need. A quiet, warm room with soft lighting, calming music, instrumental nature sounds or soft classical, a towel, small pillow and blanket, massage oil, coconut, almond or unscented baby oil, and optionally essential oils, lavender, chamomile. Before you even touch the skin, the environment should send the message. It's time to let go. Make sure the room is draft-free. Warm the oil in your hands before starting. If the massage is given by a caregiver, start by gently placing your hands on the senior's shoulders. No pressure, just contact, a silent signal of safety. Now we begin the massage. Use slow, circular motions with the fingertips and palms to gently rub the shoulders and base of the neck. This area holds a great deal of stress, years of burdens we carry without realizing. George, 81, said it best. "When my daughter massages my shoulders, it's like my whole life exhales." With flat hands, use gentle strokes down the spine. Not directly on it, but on either side. Use feather-light kneading. This part helps release muscle tension and promote circulation. To the heart. Many seniors report a warm, grounding sensation from back massage. It's where emotional tension often accumulates. The space between the past and the heart. Stroke from shoulder to fingertips in one smooth motion. Pay attention to the hands. Massage each finger, the palm, and especially the thumbs. Hands are storytellers of a life well lived. Helen from Ireland, whom we met earlier, said, "I didn't know how much I missed the feeling of someone holding my hand with care." Gentleness, stretch the fingers one by one. Apply light circular motion to the center of the palm. This activates pressure points linked to relaxation. Using both palms, apply gentle pressure in long strokes. Seniors with arthritis often find this soothing, especially when done slowly. Avoid bony areas or any known injury zones. Massage from the top of the thigh downward to the knee in a flowing motion. Repeat this slowly. This not only promotes circulation but helps release muscular tension built up from daily movement, or lack thereof. Massage downward from knee to ankle, using thumbs to trace gentle circles along the outer calf, then move to the feet. Use your thumbs to press softly on the soles and arches. Foot massage is sacred for many seniors. It's where years of walking, standing, and caregiving are held. Patricia, who struggled with RLS, once said, "When my feet feel safe, the rest of me follows." Give special care to the heel and base of the toes. If the senior is sensitive, focus on slow, rhythmic pressure rather than deep kneading. Massage is not just touch, it's rhythm. Encourage the senior to breathe deeply. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. You may guide them with your own breathing. Between each area, pause, Rest your hands gently on the body without motion. Let the warmth speak. This silence is part of the healing. Sometimes this stillness brings emotion. That's okay. Maria, 79, broke down in tears the first night her son began this massage routine. I hadn't been touched with that much kindness in years, she whispered. These moments go beyond technique. They are healing in their own right. Not everyone has someone to massage them, but self-massage, when done slowly and with presence, can be just as effective. Start by sitting comfortably with legs elevated slightly. Use warm oil on your hands and gently rub your forearms, your thighs, your feet, focused on one area each night. Add music, a heating pad for the back, and dim lighting. Dennis, 77, from Colorado, has no close family. He began nightly self-massage during the pandemic. It became my way of saying, "You still matter," he shared. There are tools that can assist seniors or caregivers. Heated massage pads, soft roller balls for feet, handheld massagers, low vibration, or a foot soaker with warm water and Epsom salt. But none of these can replace a warm hand or caring presence. They are supportive, not central. Some common mistakes to avoid include too much pressure. Elderly skin and muscles are fragile, so always ask for feedback. Don't skip the emotional space. Massage is not just physical. Don't rush, be consistent. One massage helps, a nightly routine transforms. Massage should be skipped or modified if the senior has open wounds or bruises, blood clotting issues, recent surgery, unexplained pain or swelling, fever, or signs of infection. Always consult a doctor if unsure. Turn off the TV. Set a bedtime alarm, not to wake, but to wind down. When a massage happens at the same time each night, the body begins to anticipate relaxation. This is part of sleep hygiene, especially effective in elderly care. For couples, it can become a shared act of love. For adult children, it is a return to presence. For caregivers, it is a chance to build trust. After the 10 minutes, don't end abruptly. Cover the body with a light blanket. Place a hand gently on the heart or shoulder. Say something kind. Michael, the widower from Texas, said his caregiver ends each massage with, "You're safe and you're not alone." That sentence helped more than any sleep medication. Massage, when done with love, becomes a lullaby written in touch. In the final of this video, we'll explore how seniors and caregivers can turn this into a meaningful nightly ritual, one that promotes consistency, emotional bonding, and ultimately, longevity. Routine is sacred in senior life. It offers structure, stability, and a subtle promise that even when things around us change, there are still moments we can count on. That's why transforming the 10-minute massage into a nightly ritual isn't just about better sleep. It's about anchoring each evening with care, emotional safety, and the quiet kind of love that whispers, "You're not forgotten." In this final part, we'll show how to create that ritual in real life. Whether you're an elderly person practicing self-care, a loving caregiver, or an adult child wanting to reconnect with aging parents. It starts with consistency. Choose a time. For most seniors, 8 to 9 p.m. works well. Early enough to not interfere with natural melatonin cycles, and late enough to close the day. Set a gentle alarm or calendar reminder, not as an obligation, but as an invitation. Over time, the body will begin to anticipate this moment. This kind of predictability nurtures the nervous system and trains the mind to associate touch with winding down. Jean, 73, from upstate New York, said her sleep only truly improved after she and her husband committed to a massage bedtime. Even if it was just 5 minutes, she said, it became our signal that we were done worrying for the day. Next comes intention. The best rituals aren't just repeated actions. They carry meaning. Begin each session with a phrase or question. How was your day? Or can I give your feet some kindness tonight? These small words open the door to connection. For independent seniors, consider beginning each self-massage by lighting a candle or reading a calming quote. In elderly reflections, we often highlight that elderly wisdom comes through quiet gestures, not loud declarations. Making the massage ritual personal, adding your favorite lotion scent, pairing it with familiar music, or ending it with a simple prayer, deepens its impact. Then there's environment. Your bedroom or living room corner can be transformed into a haven of healing. Soft lighting, warm blankets, a steady chair, and silence or gentle audio can set the stage. William, 85, from Michigan, says his daughter sets a massage nook for him every night. A blanket over the recliner, a bowl of warm oil, and jazz softly playing from the old radio. She doesn't say much, he said, but I feel loved more in those 10 minutes than in a dozen conversations. For caregivers, this ritual becomes a rare time of reciprocal care. You're not just offering a task, you're receiving a moment of stillness. Some caregivers report feeling calmer, more present, and even emotionally healed after months of daily massage. It becomes a shared language. Touch says what words often cannot. I see you, I'm with you, I care. But even when the massage doesn't happen, on days when energy is low or time runs short, the ritual can still exist. Sleep improves first, then mood, then pain eases, relationships soften, and slowly, confidence returns. Many seniors say they begin looking forward to bedtime again. It's no longer the loneliest time of day, instead it becomes sacred, a quiet celebration of endurance, memory, and grace. One surprising outcome of this ritual is how it often deepens intergenerational bonds. A grandson helping his grandfather apply lotion, a daughter gently massaging her mother's hands. These are not small acts. They are bridges between decades, spaces where roles reverse but dignity is preserved. Emily, 41, from Toronto, shared that after caring for her mother with dementia, the nightly massage became their most peaceful connection. She wouldn't remember my name, she said, but she always relaxed when I touched her hands. That was our language. And for the elderly who live alone or in facilities, even staff participation in nightly rituals has shown remarkable effects. Studies from care homes in Norway and California indicate that residents who receive consistent bedtime massage report not only better sleep, but fewer episodes of agitation and loneliness. One nurse described a resident with Parkinson's who would refuse medication but accept a 5-minute shoulder rub and then sleep peacefully. Sometimes what the body needs is permission to rest, not a prescription, she said. Technology can also play a positive role. Guided audio meditations that walk through self-massage steps, calming visualizations, or even video calls from distant relatives, offering virtual hands to mirror massage together have become new forms of connection. Elderly wisdom teaches us adaptability. Ritual doesn't have to look one way. It simply has to feel safe. Some seniors also integrate the massage into broader bedtime routines, sipping herbal tea, journaling a few thoughts, praying, or looking through photo albums. All of these create what psychologists call a closure loop, a psychological message that the day has ended, and it's safe to let go. In this way, the body and mind align in surrender. It's not just falling asleep, it's returning to peace. What's powerful is that this ritual, unlike many sleep aids, grows stronger over time. No side effects, no dependency, just growing familiarity and deepening results. As one senior shared on our Elderly Reflections channel, at first it felt like just a routine. Now it feels like I'm honoring my body for everything it's carried. The longevity benefit is subtle but real. Stress reduction through consistent touch has been linked to lower blood pressure, improved immunity, and decreased levels of cortisol. Gentle massage stimulates circulation, calms the heart rate, and even improves digestion. When paired with sleep, these benefits compound. You don't just feel better the next day, you live better longer. And perhaps most importantly, massage as ritual brings visibility. In societies where seniors often feel forgotten, dismissed, or invisible, this nightly act says, I see you, I remember you, you still matter. There's profound healing in that. In closing, let's remember what this journey is really about. It's not just about massage. It's about remembering that even after 70, after 80, the elderly body is still worthy of gentleness, that life lessons from the elderly are not always spoken. They are sometimes held, needed, and soothed into the quiet folds of the night. Ritual makes space for those lessons to rise again, between fingertips and soft words, in warmth and silence. So tonight, after dinner, as the world grows still, ask yourself or your loved one, shall we begin? Light the lamp, warm the oil, begin the ritual, and let peace find its way back to the body, one touch at a time. Before you go, if this message touched your heart or reminded you of someone you care about, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Every click helps us reach more people looking for peace, connection, and inspiration in their senior years. We'd love to grow this community of gentle stories and elderly wisdom with you. And here's a simple question to start a conversation. Where are you watching this from? Share your city or country in the comments. Let's see how far the warmth of Elderly Reflections travels.